The Trump administration has bombed Iran with strikes President Trump claims have obliterated the country's nuclear enrichment facilities, 10 days after Israel launched its attacks on the country. Iran's foreign minister denied that the US strikes had caused a major blow and accused the US of breaking international law. Tehran is threatening retaliation, including closing a strategically important sea passage. The UN Security Council is holding an emergency meeting now. The Secretary-General said dialogue must prevail to stop the Middle East falling into a cycle of retaliation. Well, the US struck 3 key uranium enrichment sites, one of them Fordo. These are the latest satellite images of that area. Difficult to assess the extent of the damage because the site is built deep under mountains. The US also bombed the nuclear sites of Natanz and Isfahan. This is Isfahan before the US strikes, and afterwards you can see the damage inflicted by the bombing. We're dedicating most of our programme to looking at how the US carried out the attack, to global reaction. Chris Mason will be here to tell us about a phone call that's just happened between Donald Trump and Keir Starmer. And crucially, we look at what may happen next. We also report from Israel after Iran launched another barrage of missiles today. Our BBC Persian colleagues have been hearing from people inside Iran. And we report from Turkey's border with Iran as people leave. First tonight, let's go to Sarah Smith in Washington. Sarah.
Donald Trump has just posted on social media that the damage to Iran's nuclear strikes is monumental. But at the same time, he is trying to stress that he doesn't believe his country is now at war with Iran. The Vice President, J.D. Vance, has said they are at war with Iran's nuclear program, but not with the country. And you've got officials emphasizing that they're not trying to topple the ruling regime in Tehran. And the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, saying it's time to get back to direct negotiations between the US and Iran, and that America would be ready to talk tomorrow. All of this is very clearly aimed at trying to stop this spiralling out of control and becoming a full-scale war between America and Iran. Donald Trump, who promised to end foreign wars, went on live television to announce the attacks that may have just made him yet another wartime president.
Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
In the White House Situation Room with his top security officials,